10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Welcome back, everyone, to the fourth round already,
5
I believe,
seconds
of our
remaining.
group stage. And right now we have Team All Might playing against Team InsertTeamName. All Might are doing an amazing job in their group. Group B, once again, Team Killsteel, Team All Might, Team InsertTeamName, Team Real Rappers, and Team Urban Sea Gaming. All Might already started 2-0, winning the 2 previous games, and then InsertTeamName. I believe this is the second game of theirs today, so they've got 1 win in their pocket right now, and they still have 3 more games, including this one. So this is going to be an extremely important one for them, because in case if they have a win over Team All Might, that gives them a pretty good chances in
Dire
securing
team pick.
even the first place. I mean, it is still a hypothetical scenario for them, because in case if Team All Might gets it 2-1 and InsertTeamName will have it 2-0, they still have the chances. Things still may change. Once again, please let me know whether everything is fine with the sound and the image quality in the Twitch chat, and also if everything is fine in the main
Radiant
audience area.
team pick.
Tight Hunter and Lich for Team InsertTeamName. ITN, basically, I'll be calling them. And then Sven appears on the All Might. From what I've seen from the previous games, All Might do prefer a very early aggression, and I also like the rotation of the positions that they're having in their team. So whenever they feel that
10
their
seconds
mid laner
remaining.
is more comfortable with that hero, he may go as a carry position,
5 seconds
etc,
remaining.
etc. This is not that you often see here, which makes you a little bit special. And anyways, once again, for those who just tuned in, this is the first tournament of Empire Play and the first Dota 2 tournament happening in 2018.
Radiant
So we're
team
starting the
ban.
trend, and we have 10 best UAE teams competing today for the overall prize pool of 15,000 dirhams, plus 5 Banky monitors, plus 1 month of unlimited playing time in the Man Cave computer network. And this is a very beautiful part of it, because if you want to stick as a
Dire
team,
team
as 5,
ban.
practice more, prepare for the next tournaments, then having 1 month of basically a free boot camp at Man Cave is definitely something that you would be willing to have. And I believe this is the thing that everyone competes more. It's not even the cash prize. At least I think so. And if I was in their shoes, that would be so. In any ways, and big thanks to the teams
10
for the whole
seconds
cooperation that is
remaining.
happening here on the tournament. Shout out to the Man Cave
5
computer network
seconds
staff
remaining.
for all of the support that they're bringing to us as well. Moreover,
Radiant
please
team ban.
keep the track of all of our socials, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram, because we'll be posting lots of content that is being created throughout this tournament. interviews, highlights of the games, gaming votes. The whole recap of the tournament is going to be posted and pushed there, so expect some fun things to watch. That's one. So Empire Play, all of the socials.
10
Also
seconds
empireplay.gg is our website. We will push it live just in a matter of a few
5
days, and
seconds
over there
remaining.
we will have a ranking page where we're trying to gather all of the stats of teams participating not only in our tournaments but also in all of the other tournaments happening all around the United Arab Emirates. It's a nice thing to have. And also we'll keep the track of all of the other events happening in UAE as well. So we will not only be announcing tournaments done by Empire Play, we'll try to let you know
Team
about
back.
everything. Everything that is related to gaming competitive scene, gaming industry / esports will be up there. Meanwhile, Grimstroke together with Sven. Also a pretty strong start from All Might. Tidehunter / Leech is already a lineup that you need some time for it to work. They need the level
10
of 6
seconds remaining.
to start rolling. Also a little bit dependent on the
5
ultimates
seconds
already. So I hope that the
remaining.
ITN do not pick anything else, which will limit them in terms of how
Dire
often they
team
can
pick.
fight and how strongly they rely on the cooldown reductions. Meanwhile, once
10
again, please
seconds
let me know in the
remaining.
Twitch chat whether everything is fine with the image quality and the sound quality for you.
5 seconds remaining.
And also in the live audience area as well, whether everything is fine with the screen, with the sound. Keep us updated. And once again, for everyone who is watching us live, tomorrow you still have the chance to come to the Man Cave Computer Network and enjoy the whole atmosphere, get to know the Dota community in the UAE. Also get an opportunity of just relaxing and watching all of the matches, because we have a designated area with a projector screen, with sound, with seats. Everything is provided here for you. Also, most probably at the first half of the day we'll be pushing live chunking major games. So some sort of a pub stomp improvisation. So before the game start, we might just sit all together, enjoy some of the bigger games happening right now in the world. Team building, guys, team building, or community building, we can call it. So definitely, I believe that tomorrow is an event that you want to meet. Share the info with your friends. I mean, it's just a beautiful
Radiant
atmosphere to
team
enjoy.
pick.
Oracle for ITN. Now they're opening the final 2 slots for their course. Let's see what will work well for them against All Might. They really need to think about the early aggression. And to be fair, for me, neither Tidehunter nor Leech work in that
10 seconds
patient.
remaining.
So let's see whether All Might first of
5
all will be
seconds
following the same
remaining.
strategies that they were doing in the previous 2 games. Whether they will start with this early aggression / early push. I also like how Slark is banned away from All Might. Did a great job for them. Taking quite a lot of time of their reserving time. Slardar. Oh, that is the early aggression once again that we've been speaking about. Especially with the new updated version of Slardar. I mean, this bash improvement is something ridiculous.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Another favor that we would like to ask for is for all of those participating in the event, whenever you'll be uploading something into Instagram, Facebook, just tag Empire Play socials, and that would be a big thank you from your side
Radiant
that
team
we're
pick.
hoping for.
Drow Ranger.
Trax comes for IST. Well, they already have 2 range heroes, Oh, that is fine. And Draw Ranger is something that they've been missing for the first phase of the game as well. But I also believe that All Might have an answer for that. Like both Slider and Sven, they have the ability to get into the backsides of the team fights and get their target on Joe Ranger. However, there's also a lot of CC in the hands of ITN. And Phantom Assassin is also another hero that works well in making her way to Joe Ranger and making it pretty vulnerable. So right now, both Oracle and Lich, they'll need to make everything to secure Joe Ranger from those initiations. Tide Hunter is a less reliable option because of the cooldowns.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
Magnus banned away. Well, that will be most probably a pretty good pickup for Team All Might. Empower works well with all of the 3 heroes that you have. So many options for All Might.
Radiant team pick.
Twenty more seconds. And let's see whether that is going to be a mid-position option for them. A sniper. And for me personally, I don't have any answers right now for the ITA, for the ITN, insert team name, against Sniper. They need someone who will be able to get on him, but also meanwhile we have Phantom Assassin and Slaughter that are getting into the backlines of your setup.
5 seconds remaining.
That is going to be a pretty tough decision for the ITN. Whoa, Skywrath Mage.
Now select your heroes.
So they decided to go with something that might give them a chance simply to destroy Sniper in a matter of seconds, and let's see how that will work well or not for them. But also Skywrath Mage is a pretty squishy champion they have, and picking it against PA, against Slardar, Svan, who is also probably will be able to get onto the backsides of your team. That is a pretty questionable option from my opinion, but let's see, probably InsertTeamName will be able to prove me wrong on that. We'll just get to know that in a matter of a few moments. For now, I'll just quickly update you on the brackets that we have for now. So once again, Stay Frosty getting into the lead in the group. The only ones for now having 2 wins in their hands. They still have 2 more games to go. In the Group B, All Might showing pretty same results, but they finished their games even quicker, I believe. It was 19 or 18 minutes for the first game and then 20 minutes for the second. Pretty solid performance. And for the others, I mean, you have Empower with O2 in the Group A and Urban Sea Gaming O2 in Group B, so you kind of have those who already lost a couple of games, but they've also been playing with the favorites of their group, so they still have the chances as well to get back. So once again, the group stage, we're having 5 teams in both of the groups. They will play all against each other, BO1, and then 2 leading teams from each group will qualify into the Saturday. And tomorrow we will have 2 best of 3 matches running simultaneously. Following that, we will have BO1 for the 3rd place, and after that we'll all together enjoy the best of 5 grand finals between the 2 strongest teams of this tournament. Hey, shoutouts flying here and there. And I believe teams know each other pretty well. And once again, the other thing that I've liked about this tournament, and which is something new, is that teams are actually practicing. Teams were preparing for the tournament, playing against each other. And this is a good sign. This is a good sign because it means that people are starting to take tournaments seriously. And this was something that I was surprised of in the WhatsApp group chat. But surprised in a very positive manner. Smoke. Put up by team insert team name. Let's see whether they will be able to find that aggressive style. But for now, All Might, this is the first game that I see from them playing so passive in their own jungles on the first minutes. And this is the exact moment where they had to play it passive at the bottom lane.
30
Beautiful job.
to battle.
Feeling everything. What their opponents can do in the first minutes, whether there will be a smoke possible or not. Probably they've played against each other before the tournament, so they kind of understand what are the tricks in the pockets of everyone. Once again, let me know in the Twitch chat whether everything is fine with the sound and with the image quality.
Faith in fate restored.
Meanwhile, where we're getting into the bows, also once again, don't forget to follow up all of the socials of Empire Play, Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube. Give us 1 week after this tournament for editing all of the content, and trust me, we'll fill it with the beautiful content for you to enjoy. Interviews, highlights of the games, and the whole recap of the tournament is going to be available there. The content is something that we're also focusing when organizing the tournament, not only the preparation stage, but also whatever comes after the tournament, because it is the memories that you were living with you, and also it's a nice material for you guys to prepare for the next upcoming tournaments as well, so you get to know how your opponents are playing. Even though meta changes slightly, still a nice opportunity to have. Also, don't forget that on the upcoming version of our website, empireplay.gg, we will have the ranking page where we'll be keeping the track of all of the action related to gaming industry and esports happening in the UAE. We'll be trying to gather the information and the brackets from our other tournaments as well, besides ours. And we'll let you know who is the best at their game currently. So it's better for you guys to stick with one name for your team on the tournaments that you're participating, because the points are being given to teams, not for players, at least for now. So first of all, you stick together for a longer time, you get to know each other better, you get to improve in terms of how you play as a team, and in addition, you get the rating on the website as well. Because in future tournaments, whenever we will be having online qualifiers, most probably we'll have direct invites for the leaders of the scoreboard. This is something that we'll be taking into consideration for sure. Meanwhile, don't forget that on a parallel stream with Arabic casters, we have a match. Illusion versus Empower. So get to check it out as well. It's twitch.tv/empireplay_Arabic. So if you are missing someone that you wanted to watch, there is also an opportunity not to miss it at all. I hope there are no big technical issues. That is not the reason for the pause. Once again, Dax is playing mid, so I believe Fluffy is going to play PA for the game. Swap of roles comes in once again.
Divine.
Faith in fate restored.
I'll just quickly get to know the reason for the bouts and get back to you in a matter of a few seconds. Yeah, so the players are just setting up their keyboards. That will be quickly done, and we'll get back to you, which is happening right now, I believe. Game is being unpaused. And finally, getting back to the action. See whether Grimstroke will be able to sustain his passiveness here at the bottom lane. Anyway, Slaughter, together with Sven, they will be trying to steal this rune away from Tidehunter.
The battle
Well, he's not even trying
begins.
to challenge it out, I believe. It is going to be a trade-off. 2 bounty runes for 2. Also, don't forget to let me know in the Twitch chat whether everything is fine with the quality of the image and the sound. So far, we had everything smooth in our stream today on both Arabic and English translations, so I hope we'll keep that way. Back to 3-lane setup here from InsertTeamName. Let's see how that is going to be working out for them. But they really have a strong focus right now on Fluffy Cheeks, who is being harassed heavily on the first levels. They're trying to deny him the farm as much as possible, and really to secure the Drow Ranger. That's what we've been discussing during the picks and bans phase. That for both Lich and Oracle, the main target of this game right now is to simply keep tracks safe. And Slaughter together with Sven is also going to be a little bit of a hassle for Tidehunter, especially once Slaughter gets his mark. The amount of control they have is pretty solid, though there's really not much in terms of the damage that they can hit through the Anchor Smash. Well, everything's calm for now. But both PA and Sniper are not yet doing well in terms of farming out the first bucks of the minions. And another pulse coming into the play. Hope this is not for a reason of another keyboard to be set up. In any way, we're doing pretty well in terms of the schedule today. Doesn't fright me much.
You get nothing.
Bottom lane. Grimstroke might be in a little bit of a trouble here. So PA's getting the most of the attention. And so far the lanes really do not work out well for Team All Might. In terms of the farm, their opponents are doing slightly better. And another pause into play. Are you kidding me? Game of pauses. Another keyboard. Enable that one later. Now I believe Sniper will be trying to get the advantage into his hands in the mid lane. Doesn't really help him out a lot for now. There was also nothing really that you can do to Tidehunter. He will most probably be able to get his experience and gold taken out of this lane. And we see a line swap. No, it was just Sniper taking out back to the mid lane. So for that, PA, a little bit of a damage evaded here from Trucks. And PA isn't really feeling herself great in a comparison to Draw Ranger especially. But I believe that this is something that does not worry a lot All Might, because they will be able to get the first blood on Tidehunter. Meanwhile on the top lane, just a few more hits is enough. And that was a bash as a final point for Slardar. All Might. And here I was mistaken when I say that they don't really have the damage to get through Tidehunter. They actually found it right at exact time, taking the first blood for themselves. And Sniper right now, Skyrath, a little bit out of mana right now. And it's also actually a great job that Fluffy together with Corpse are doing at the bottom lane. Because even though the whole attention of the tree lane is on them, they're still managing to survive it. Not give away a lot of kills, but also sustain at least a little bit of a farm on PA. It's fine. They just need to get level 6 on Slaughter, and also possibly a quick Blink Dagger in case if he'll be following that path. That way they will be able to get on tracks easily. Look at that, 19 to 11 on Joe Ranger and 19 to 1 on Tidehunter, getting the lead in terms of the farm. So Tide managed already to die once.
That's exact.
And it doesn't seem that he feels himself very freely anymore on the map. It's 2 bounty runes for 2, I believe. No any extra aggression from both of the teams. PA got a little bit of a farm while Lich was roaming around to collect the bounty runes on his side of the map. So we see that Sven was trying to get a rotation. Find maybe a gank at the mid lane on Skyrath. I guess when Sniper will reach his level 6, this will be a moment when they will be able to gather something. What a bash cancelling Tide's TP, and I believe that he doesn't have a way out of this. They still have another stun running on Sven as well. He has 9 sticks, which will be enough to finish him off, and Lich here as well is not at the right exact moment. Probably if he joined his teammate a few moments earlier, that would be able to save him out. But now we have a free rotation of Lich to the top side, which gives a little bit of a space both to Phantom Assassin and Grimstroke. And this is something that they've been expecting for a very long time. So really this TP from Lich might
Dire's structures are
bring him
fortified.
a little bit of a trouble.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Especially because he still didn't manage to save that Hunter at the end of the day. That is a wasted time from here. Whoops, Skyrath pressing his ultimate, but right now together with Sven they will be able to finish him off at the mid. And that's a nice rotation from All Might's supports. And these are all these micro moments that matter. You see a pretty late rotation of Lich towards the top side, a pretty nice one from Sven in exchange. While I've been sending the compliments to All Might, they've managed to lose Phantom Assassin at the bottom lane
under attack.
without any trade-off back. Not a tragedy, but still pretty sad moment because PA isn't doing well in terms of farm at all, at least for now. And probably you will have Leech staying here for a longer period of time because they understand that Tidehunter isn't able to survive all alone at this top lane. They might find a nice kill on Sven here. Also Skywrath Mage, nice rotation to the top side. They might even follow Slouder deeper, and there are no teleports from his teammates coming up. He tries to buy as much of time as it is possible for him. And nice rotation from Skywrath to the top lane. Managed to get 2 easy kills for themselves. Trux at the same time was left all alone at the bottom lane. And this is exactly something that Fluffy was waiting together with Corpse.
Welcome to join my flock.
Just to have that chance to jump on Joe Ranger and get her knocked down. Port 3. A pretty even start of the game, I can say. And this is something that I haven't been seeing in the previous game that I've casted. The Arabic stream is a little bit more lucky in terms of
Dire's
the
middle
length
tower
of
is
games
under
that they've
attack.
got. Mine were pretty quick. 19, 20, 23 minutes. Shrine gathering. Slaughter is not even planning to get quick link dagger. Even aiming for it. 4 no talismans right now for Skywrath.
Missing bottom.
Maximizing his early potential. And this is something that worked out pretty well for him with these rotations to the top side. Brought a couple of kills for his teammates. Also bought some time. Whoop. Oracle, job down, and Trux will be able to find her way out of this, especially that Leech is all there. Sniper losing some time here at the bottom lane, while Skywrath is enjoying his life all alone in the mid. Trying to spam out each other as much as possible. Harassing is never
Dire's
enough.
middle tower is under attack.
I believe that PA is left all alone right now for a while. Standing against Trux. But also there is a smoke from Lich and Oracle coming out. But Fluffy, few steps forward. Will there be any teleports from his teammates? Yes, Sven is coming with it, but will it be enough? I don't believe that it is right in time. They've already dropped down PA, and Sven just a wasted teleport for now. A little bit too late, a little bit unfortunate for him.
But
A nice pick off right now for Team Insert Team Name. This is exactly what they need. They need to buy some time for Trux to farm it out. Now Oracle getting down. Both Skywrath Mage and Sniper are becoming extremely active around the map with all of their rotations, but Sven is just willing to continue it more and more. PA is on his back, but right now Sniper is in ideal position to maybe prolong the fight, but his teammates are just not ready for it right now. It is going to be a 4 versus 4 at the bottom lane for now, I believe. The Oracle has the TP with him as well. There is a nice initiation from Slouder. That is a Skywrath Mage who is already lost. There's an immediate buyback from him. He will be getting back into the fight, teleporting to the T1 tower. But Slouder, he just doesn't want to end this fight. Sniper is in an unreachable position right now for Insert Team Name, even though his teammates are falling pretty quickly as well. And I believe this is an exchange of 2 for 2. But this is not the end of it. They will be tracking Sniper deeper and deeper, and there's nothing to stop Insert Team right now. Grimstroke possibly is going to be the only one surviving this battle.
Dire's top tower
It is a
under attack.
4-3 with a buyback of Skywrath Mage. Worked out pretty
Radiant's
well for
bottom
the Insert
tower
Team Name.
is under attack.
Now the thing is, Sniper was staying freely the whole team fight, but his frontliners, they're not yet that strong enough to sustain all of the damage that their opponents are able to put on the table against. Drax rotating right now to the top lane. Another smoke. How active the supports of Team InsertTeamName. That is a pretty great
Dire's
thing to
middle
see.
tower
Double
is
damage
under
run
attack.
that they've just missed, I believe, but they see that Sven is going to get
One
hit.
night.
But he's all alone,
damage.
and that is most probably going to be a dead Sven. Meanwhile, there is an answer smoke from Team All Might, and they found Trax, and most probably this is going to be a quickly dead Trax as well. There is a teleport coming from Leech and Oracle, but unfortunately for them, it's a little bit too late. And I don't really know whether they want to stay here all
Radiant's
alone
middle
together,
tower
because
is under attack.
Team All Might, they most probably will be pushing the top tower right now, because anyways, there are 4 of them already at the top side. They just need to find Leech. In case if they manage to see him, that is going to be a lost Mitch in a matter of moments. Well, a good ultimate coming out for him that at least will buy them some time, and also might probably even find a quick kill on Phantom Assassin. And this is an ideal start of a fight that you want. Immediate disengagement from Team All Might. You still have a Ravage as well on Tidehunter. They might just follow it further under the Tier 1 tower. Neither Glimstroke nor Sven, I believe, will be able to stop them from doing it. Tidehunter is an ideal frontliner at this point of a time. Slardar will be joining his teammate, but look at how damage they're already getting from the tower as well. Slardar, meanwhile, will be hitting on Joe Ranger. She won't be able to escape this one. It is already 3 members of Team InsertTeamName lost, and Skywrath Mage is going to be the 4th one. It's a full 5-man team wipe, and Team All Might getting back into the game. And that is a swing that we've expected. I mean, that was a little bit early for them to get under the tower. Especially when you have Sven, especially when you have Slardar. So much control in the hands of Team All Might at that episode. Now, finally, the first 2 net worthers are with Team All Might.
Dire's top tower is under
Tier 1
attack.
tower is going to be falling quickly after that.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Now they will need to play it out a little bit safer. Veil is coming up soon on Skywrath. It seemed like an ideal initiation at first for the InsertTeamName. They've managed to kill PA pretty quickly. Follow up with a nice amount of control on their hands, but it just felt that they played it over aggressively. They just believed in themselves so much. And I believe it's all about emotional control here, because they understand that they're playing against All Might, one of the favorites in their own group. And once they started to feel that they have a little bit of an upper edge over their opponents, they wanted to push it right here and right now. They didn't want to wait it for so long. They also understand that they have quite of a snowballing pick together with Trax as well, but you really need to play it out more patient. Now the thing is, there are yet no blink daggers on both Sven and Slardar, but once they will be getting them, that is going to be a GG for Trax for sure, because you've seen the fight here. So the Trax was just cut off by Slardar ideally at the Tier 1 tower, and she was just isolated from her teammates fully. And also Leech got a little bit of damage from the tower, so he didn't really participate in the fight a lot. They also didn't have an ultimate on both Oracle and Leech as well, I believe.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
So a little bit of a calm episode right now in the game. But in anyways, they're just trying to farm out the items they need. Veil finally appears on Skywrath. All of the ultimates are up. Slardar needs to get his Blink Dagger. Most probably they will be waiting for it before starting a next proper fight. Now Joe Ranger, she needs to play it very safe and
Dire's
secure right now.
bottom tower
Another
is
smoke
under
coming
attack.
out from Skywrath and Grimstroke. Arcane Rune there as well. So they might be getting on Grimstroke all alone, and I don't believe that Sniper will be able to help out his teammate here.
I hope it was worth it.
Good smoke rotation to the bottom lane. Works well. Shadow Blade. In the plans for Joe Ranger. That's a nice bash from Slardar, not leaving any chances right now, and once again 2 late teleports from Leech and Skywrath. Just weren't there in time. But they're trying to close the gap and probably even follow it further. They still have an ultimate on Tide as well, so the Ravage might be an ideal initiation of the fight, but Sven is also here. It is going to be a 4 versus 5 in case of InsertTeamName are willing to pick up the fight here. And I don't think this is the plan that you want to have at the beginning of the fight. Most probably Joe Ranger will be joining the fight pretty soon. Yep, they've managed to eliminate
Dire's
Slardar
bottom tower is under
at the
attack.
front tires. So
Dire's
it's fine.
structures are fortified.
Slardar, pardon. But keep in mind that that Sniper also wasn't there with his teammates, and Sven might be full immediately after that as well. It's just fine that they're managing to sell their teammates when it's needed. You know, not having a carousel of deaths simply because
Dire's
trying to
bottom
help out.
tower is under attack.
And this is something extremely basic, especially for the CIS teams, even in the pro
Radiant's
scene.
top tower is under attack.
Radiant
Radiant structures are fortified.
Now Insert Team might plan to save the Tier 2 tower, and right now there are teleports coming up to save Joe Ranger. And PA with Grimstroke, they don't really want to risk it out right now, especially that they're so far from their teammates.
Regeneration.
There's a later coming very soon for Phantom Assassin, and that is going to be a very sad notice for Skywrath, for Trax, well, basically almost for everyone except Tidehander. And that is what I am afraid. There is so much of initiation right now in hands of All Might once they get the Blink Daggers, once they get the Desolator on PA as well. Everything is right now on the hands of their supports. Slardar finally getting the Blink Dagger that I was speaking of. And now I believe they're more or less ready to start fighting. Sven also getting his Vanguard pretty soon. Gathering up for another smoke. 4-man smoke from Team InsertTeamName.
Soldier's fortune.
We'll be trying to get someone in the enemy jungles at the bottom side of it. But really, look how Team All Might are playing it safe. They understand what is happening on the map. They're just simply hiding at the forests of the bottom side. Very calm and very accurate play, you can say, from both Sniper and Grimstroke, evading the smoke gank out the bottom side. And now you have 4 people wasting a little bit of their time. Meanwhile, 3,000 gold difference right now into the pocket of Team All Might. They just need the Desolator and the Vanguard on their heroes, and I believe then they will be pretty much ready.
May the drow keep you safe.
Slardar gets a jump into, but there you have 4 members of Team InsertTeamName. They really want to fight this here. PA is pretty far away from her teammates as well, so Slardar is already dropped down. And there's no follow-up. This is not the kind of start of the game that you would be willing to have. But in any ways, Desolator is gonna be soon up with the PA.
Off with you.
It is fine. Vanguard finally bought on Sven as well. But also a Blink Dagger coming up soon on Tidehunter as well. So this adds to the initiation capabilities of team InsertTeamName as well. 21 minutes into the game, and this is the closest beginning of the game that I've seen today so far. This is quite a match I've been waiting as well, because I've heard some good insights about team InsertTeamName, especially from the scrims that people were playing against them. So let's see how that is going to be working out. Now Tier 1 at the bottom is getting
Dire's
sieged.
structures are fortified.
All of the 5 members of Team
Radiant's
InsertTeamName are
bottom
losing
tower
their time
is
pretty
under
much
attack.
here. Meanwhile, All Might split pushing both top and mid. Their heroes are farming, they're not losing the time. But that is going to be a lost Tier 1 tower at the end of the day.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Probably worth it, probably
Dire's
not,
top tower is under attack.
with all of the resources and time that they've spent on it. Desolator finally on the
Dire's middle
PA.
tower is under attack.
This is the moment where all of the fun will begin. Almost a dagger. On tight. He'll get it now. But in any ways, I also don't believe that the Blink Dagger on Tight Hunter right now changes much. Because mostly InsertTeamName are not the ones who are initiating the fight. Whatever Tight Hunter needs to do is simply to defend Joe Ranger and be the frontliner, and he's doing that pretty well even without the Blink Dagger.
There are some
Grimstroke,
things you weren't meant to see, such as tomorrow.
30 seconds without him. It's interesting whether now ITN will go for the Roshan, at least for a setup of it, but it's just 20 seconds without Grimstroke. He'll be easy able to join his teammates for the Roche fight, in case if it is going to be a Roche fight. Tier 1 tower, the mid lane right now is the focus of theirs.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Once again, let's see whether the Blink Dagger on
Radiant's
tight
middle tower
is going to
is
be a
under
changing
attack.
factor, really. Right now, he's in an ideal
Radiant's
spot
middle tower has fallen.
to start the fight if ITN will want it to pick a fight here. Not for now, at least. Not for now. They're actually trying to set up a Roshan. And Team All Might, I believe they are aware of the things happening there. There's a scan. They know that their opponents are at the Roche pit. But also fighting against the Tide Hunter. Not an ideal spot for them. But look at this Joe Ranger. She really has absolutely no support for now. No BKBs on Team All Might, and the Tide Hunter plays his role pretty well. Skyroth Mage together with PA eliminating each other from the team. Tide Hunter will be falling down soon as well. There is a buyback from Leech, but will that change anything? Let's see for now. Slardar pretty far away from his teammates. And it's gonna be 2-4-3. 3-4-3 for now, because Leech both back into the game. But now Sniper, you don't have anything to deal with him for now. Joe Ranger was just running away from the fight. She got the shrine. But that's it, she's the only one surviving the fight. And that's including the Leech's buyback. So at the end of the day, that's a 3-4-5 for All Might. They have to be more than happy with it. The Roshan, they could just quickly grab it for themselves, I believe.
Bounty.
Their respawning time is much quicker. They won't have 50 seconds Leech. Also, all of the cooldowns on the ultimates is another disadvantage of Team InsertTeamName. ITN. Because right now, All Might, they will be able to continue fighting. They will be able to start another fight with the Blink Dagger on Slardar, with all of the control that they still have without the cooldown reduction on ultimates. This is not something similar for the ITN. So this might be an ideal moment for All Might to continue taking down Roche. They're still playing it safer. They are chasing it down. Ideal stun from Slardar. You really want to start on both Skyroth Mage and Trax at the same time. Skyroth missing his ultimate. Both core heroes destroyed in a matter of a few seconds. And for now, Tide Hunter really is absolutely useless without his ultimate. And that's what, again, the disadvantage of the lineup that we've discussed during the picks and ban phase. You have this dependency on the cooldown reductions of your ultimates, and you cannot really intensify the fights all around the map. And this is what All Might are taking the advantage right now. They will be able to gather down the Tier 2 tower. I also believe that they have the Aegis, not on Sniper, PA. makes more sense because right now no one really can get onto Sniper, and Leech not playing it safe at all. 40 seconds without him. All Might are proceeding with taking down tower on the mid lane, and nothing can stop them for
Dire's
now.
middle tower
That is clear. A
under
BKB
Dire's
will arrive
middle
soon
tower has
on
fallen.
PA as well, and there is absolutely nothing that she'll be scared of. Tier 2 tower at the bottom lane is going to be falling down soon as well. No
Dire's
answers for now
bottom tower is under
from the
attack.
ITN team. No answers at all.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
The start of the game was well,
Arcane
but this is everything that their heroes could provide them. Once again, you have nothing to secure Skywrath and Drow from PA, Slardar, and Sven jumping into them. Especially once they get BKBs, Tidehunter can do almost nothing. BKB appears on Drow Ranger. That might be a saving factor. Let's see how it goes well. You still have PA,
Radiant are scanning.
and the scale up of damage is pretty decent. BKB doesn't save from that. Rodavatus plus Veil on Skywrath Mage. And I like how All Might, they're playing it slow. They understand the moments when they can pick up the fights. Hoping for a soon Blink Dagger on Sven as well. A BKB on Sniper. And that's it. Once the BKB appears on the PA as well, Tidehunter is really just a piece of a useless stuff roaming around the map.
Dire's top
At
tower
least
is under
that is something
attack.
that we've seen in the previous fight. That's a lost tier 2 tower at the top.
Dire's top tower
11,000
has fallen.
gold gap right now between the two teams. And it's not something that was 6 or 7 minutes ago when both teams were actually close to each other in terms of the activity that was happening all around the map. Crimson and Sven finish that. A BKB on Slardar arriving soon as well. And you see more and more the map control and map pressure that All Might are starting to put on the table against their opponents. BKB finally appears on PA, and I believe that this is the moment of truth when All Might can push it further. They still have an Aegis on her. They've got to get some use out of it.
A soldier's fortune.
Double damage run. Also something you would love to save for PA.
Alms for the dead.
But they still have the trucks. This might be the hope for the ITN. And they really need to communicate with each other of how will they provide all of the safety that she needs in the next team fights. This is just a chilling tide.
Double damage.
Double damage. BKB plus Desolator. Aegis. What are you waiting for, guys? A BKB on Slardar. Appearing as well. Could have been something that you wouldn't like to show. Probably surprised with the double damage on your PA. Aegis expired. Right at the moment when you're getting to the high ground. Probably could have pushed it a little bit earlier. Would have more advantages in their hands. But but also the bottom. There is an initiation from Tidehunter, but instantly BKBs are popped out by Team All Might. But even though they still managed to get Sven,
Radiant's bottom
an
tower
instant
is under
buyback
attack.
from him. Cannot understand now. Why though? They want to push it right now so badly.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Two catapults are doing an amazing job at the bottom side. Pushing way more than the whole team made in the last 7 minutes.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Slardar
under attack.
getting a nice initiation. Both Jax and Tidehunter, who is already down, they don't have the ultimates to give a fight back. She's trying to turn it around, but look at the crits coming out of Phantom Assassin, leaving 0 chances to their opponent. Stardying is being saved as well. It is going to be a 5 versus 3 right now. Skyroth is down. There is an immediate buyback into the game. Joe is buying back as well, but you still have all of the 5 members of Team All Might surviving it. They've dragged 2 buybacks out of their opponents. They've almost got the tier 3 tower down, and this is an amazing part, having Sniper on your side. You don't really even need to get onto the high ground to get the racks down. Look at this, Trax. That was a pretty failing initiation from the PA. She jumped too deep right now, but didn't manage to survive it. Slaughter is also down. There's an immediate buyback from PA as well. She needs to join his teammates pretty soon, but Sniper is doing everything on his own. With the BKB, he has nothing to be scared of. Oracle, Tidehunter without a Ravage. Seriously, what is there to stop him? This is going to be a lost Tidehunter as well. And Oracle
Dire's top barracks
looking
has
at his
fallen.
base right now, falling down
Dire's top
bit
barracks
by
are
bit.
under attack.
I think this is going to be a GG called out by the ITN team. There's not really much right now saving them. This is going to be lost mid lane as well.
Dire's middle tower has
15
fallen.
seconds. Look at that stun and crit together. Just 2 buttons to eliminate a hero from the game
Radiant's
without
bottom
even
tower
closing the
is under
distance.
attack. Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Almost making it to Mega Creeps.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has
2 more
fallen.
racks to go. And 25 seconds without Joe Ranger. She might not even get back into the game
Dire's bottom
before it
barracks
finishes.
has fallen.
There is a Ravage from Tidehunter. They might have a chance to push their opponents away, at least saving 1 rack. But Sniper is just all-inning into it.
Dire's
He's got the
bottom
Mega Crips.
barracks.
It's fine.
The Radiant now have
23,000 gold difference.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They'll just get rid of the shrines. And you have a Crystallis on him.
Dire's bottom shrine is under
This is
attack.
going to be a pretty
Dire's
tough life
bottom shrine
right now for
has
the
fallen.
ITN team. Now it's gonna be interesting on how accurate will All Might finish it off. Playing it ultra safe, waiting for the Roshan, getting everything out of it, and only then walking onto the high ground together with Mega Creeps, or you just YOLO and finish it off, because you don't have buybacks right now on team. Actually, on no one. Not a single hero right now has a buyback. The game. 20,000 net worth on Sniper. Finally a Blink Dagger and Sven as well. Just finish it off. And I mean, you want to join as much time on the tournament as you have, but I also think that like at such scenario, you would rather already be discussing the next game, your opponent for the next game, the picks that you want to proceed with. The Ocean is gonna be up soon. Roshan is up. This is going to be a slow
Roshan has fallen
and
to the
accurate
Radiant.
Immortality.
finish point in the game, I believe. The final rush towards the enemy's high ground.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
27.
Dire's top shrine has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
A final push into the high ground. Right now, Team All Might might finish it. Slaughter is just chasing down Draw Ranger at the coast of everything, popping out the BKB. Sven is there to focus her as well. There is absolutely no save for her except the fountain. Though PA, that might be a silly death. She still have an Aegis. But Mega Creeps, they're doing everything right now for Team All Might. GG called out. Congrats with Team All Might. They're the first to secure 3 wins in their group, which gives them a very high probability of getting into the Saturday stage. This was a beautiful game. The closest one that we've seen today, at least on my stream. I don't know how it was on the Arabic stream. Probably they had a little bit of more luck to enjoy the such games. Once again, Team Insert, Team Name, they didn't really have any security for the Draw Ranger. They didn't have anything to propose against Slaughter and Sven together with PA jumping on trucks, especially once they've got their BKBs and Blink Daggers. ITN, they needed to play it more aggressively at the early stage, I believe, though they tried the tower dive, and it didn't work out well for them either. So let's hope that the future games today will show us at least the same amount of action and at least be as close as this one was. We will be back to you just in a matter of 10 to 15 minutes while the next teams will be setting up their computers. Stay tuned. Follow up all of our socials, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. All of the content after this tournament is going to be posted there. Replays, highlights, VODs, interviews, everything. Cheers, guys. We'll be back to you very shortly.